Hello my friends, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to my Gig-Olos and Gigolettes. It's me, Gio. Y'all know who the fuck it is. Sorry, hair looks a little explosive right now. Alright. Gonna do an earnings update for the last 2 weeks. Except this time I did something. I've been doing a better job of like taking notes of my like daily output. So like it won't be just earnings and miles. I've also been logging door-to-door time, right? Give you guys a better idea of how things are out here. You know, the difference between a good week and a bad week. So you'll see like 2 weeks ago was a very good week. I made a very, very good amount of money in 5 days. Meanwhile, last week made way less money in 7 days. And I'm going to grab a little drink of water. Throat's dry, dehydrated. Alrighty. Okay. Let's get into it. So for the second week of September, which was 2 weeks ago, you guys are looking at the same thing I'm looking at here. A total of $1,431.45 for 1,719 miles and 46.75 hours. So we can do the math on that really quick. What's the total? Let's just say 1431 divided by 46.75. So that week came out to $30 an hour, door to door, door to door, not only time spent working, door to door, right? And nearly $2 a mile. Missed it by a little bit. And I know one of you commented that I worry too much about the dollar per mile. No, I don't. When you start sacrificing, like when you're just an Uber and Lyft driver, you're not trading time for income. You're trading miles for income. You know, I've had this discussion in my group chat multiple times. People that don't worry about miles or don't count miles or you just, yeah, if you made $1,500 but you drove 2,000 miles to do it, they'd be like, well, so what? Not so what. Until you find me a car that is a permanent car that doesn't require maintenance for that many miles driven, then yeah, don't worry about miles. But the more you drive your car, the more abuse your car takes, the longevity of the car decreases, right? You know, if you made $500 in 1 day doing Uber and Lyft, but you drove 700 miles, you're not really making that much money. And if you do that 5 days a week, okay, you made $2,500. I mean, not a whole long list of people that are doing that, but imagine, yeah. Anyway, I want to make sure that I'm being efficient and effective out here, right? And driving for the sake of driving, putting more miles on the car to make 75 cents or 65 cents per mile just is not it's not effective, it's not efficient for me. I'd honestly rather stay home than do that, right? Than take a hit like that. So, okay. So that part's over with. It's fucking hot in this car. Alright, so that was the second week of September. Third week of September, and keep in mind that one was 5 days. I remember I took off that Wednesday that week, and on Saturday I had a family member that unfortunately passed away, so had to go to the wake and the funeral, and then didn't really work after that. So that was, yeah, so that was 5 days working. Yes, last week I worked every single day on the app. You guys will see if you're paying. Why is my screen freezing out so quickly. You guys saw there was only 2 days last week where I worked over 10 hours, and both days I brought home more than 300 bucks, but also those days I drove a lot, right? So, yeah. So last week was 1,256 miles, or $1,256.57 with 59 hours. So let's just do 1,256 divided by 59. $21 an hour, door to door. Not, what was that, $10 an hour less than I made the week before. And like I said, I didn't even come close to my earnings from the day before that, or the week before that. So yeah, last week was, I mean, but you guys saw it. That's what happens when you can't make anything happen on Lyft. Like, I wasn't seeing anything on task, or I wasn't getting the tasks really that much. I didn't do any Instacart last week, and I think I did one Amazon block. One. So, yeah, bad week. It's okay, though. I mean, like I said, I'm not happy. I'm not thrilled with that amount of money, but that's what, you know, you're gonna, it's not gonna be fucking, not every week is going to be a home run, right? I mean, the week before that wasn't even a home run. It could have been if I worked a little bit more. But like I said, I don't really, I personally, myself, do not see the point of just, you know, turning my app on for 8 hours on Lyft to make 50 bucks on the weekday. On the weekends, a little bit better. You know, you can probably make 20, 25 bucks an hour just running rideshare, right? And I don't even look at food delivery. Fucking hate it. Today I did 2 batches. Like today, I'm counting all the miles I drove today. I'm already at 90 for the day, and I only made 100 bucks. But also with this one, a buddy of mine needed help on a task. I got paid cash for it. So that one kind of worked out because that one was up north. It was like 30 miles north of where I live. So what I did was I started, my car is my gigantic dolly right now, so I can't do rideshare. So I'm like, okay, I think I'll just do Instacart for a few hours and then try to make my way north. I did one batch. I did a Benny's batch, which was really quick. And then I took a batch that was like 20 minutes north of me. And that one, actually, probably 45 minutes north of me then. And then I did a two order for Instacart and made 30-something dollars on that one. So I made like 50 on Instacart today, and then I made the $50 cash, and then helped the guy with the task, and then so I made 100 bucks today, right, for 90-something miles. But like I said, I'd rather do that, you know, it's not, I don't know, I'd rather do that than fucking, like I said, drive around aimlessly, you know? But yeah, everything kind of worked out this week. I'm at about 400 bucks in 2 days, and I mean, today probably wasn't the best. 100 bucks for probably 5-ish hours. I don't even know. Yeah, maybe 5. I don't know. So today was 20 bucks an hour, but like I said, I did Instacart, and I suck at Instacart. I'm the fucking worst shopper in America. You know, I remember I did the second batch I did today. It took me forever to find refrigerated Jell-O and these Philadelphia cream cheese dips that were, I don't know, yeah. So I just suck at Instacart. The more, like I said, maybe if I did it more, but I don't like doing it. It's a kind of a burden to me. me. So yeah. All right. This week's looking better than last week, thankfully. Last week was pretty much bottom of the barrel. I've got a bunch of tasks lined up already this week. And Monday, was it Monday? No, Sunday was a really good day because Sunday was the jukebox move. But that was a good day because I managed to get 2 same-day offers. Like today, I couldn't really turn on same-day receiving tasks same day because I originally thought I was taking my mom to get a checkup at 9 this morning, and then she called me and said that's not going to happen. And then I had I was helping out my buddy at 12:30, so I couldn't really I couldn't navigate that window very well. And then I had to go get a haircut, right? So yeah. But I am one of the top recommended movers in Chicago right now. So whenever you open up your app and you're looking for moving gigs, I'm one of the first ones you see. And I want to fucking, like I said, I don't mean this to talk down about other taskers, but a lot of these guys are not physically capable to do some of these fucking jobs, right? Like, I'm not the strongest guy out here, but from what I've seen so far, I'm probably the strongest guy on TaskRabbit. You know, like yesterday I worked with one of the top guys in Chicago again, and like I said, I didn't yell at him. I did not yell at him, but I told him for this one piece of furniture, I'm like, dude, lift it from the bottom, right? It's really heavy. He's like, okay. So he had one hand on the bottom and one hand on top, and then started tip. And I'm like, bro, from the bottom. Right? Like I said, I know not everyone is like, you don't have to be a fucking, you know, I'm not saying you have to be super strong to do this, but when you're moving around 300, 400 piece, or 400 pieces, 400 pound pieces of furniture, having that upper body strength is helpful. You know what I'm saying? And it makes it easier on the person that's helping you too. You know, because if I was as strong as I was, that the person that hired us yesterday, she said that thing was 60, 70 years old. I'm like, if I wasn't that strong, that fucking thing would end up in pieces, and that's a bad day for everyone. So yeah. So I'm glad to be one of the top recommended movers in Chicago, and I'm glad that, you know, I'm physically capable of doing the job better than most of these guys out here. So yeah. And I got a funny story to show you guys with TaskRabbit, but I'll do that one tomorrow. So yeah. All right, guys, that's all I got for this one. I want to thank y'all for watching. Everyone, please stay safe, stay driven, stay healthy, stay classy. I'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.